Special discussion. In fact, we have some big news that's just coming in now. Special discussion. In fact, we have some big news that's just coming in now. DV Sanandagowda of the BJP leads in Bangalore North. DVS leads in Bangalore North.
Surprisingly, DK Suresh trailing in Bangalore rural there, and it is the BJP candidate Muni Raju who is leading in Bangalore rural. Early trends, of course, a little too early to state that this is how it will be, but once again, to take a whole outlook of Bangalore as south, we've seen that Nandan Nilekani is trailing in north. It is Sadanandagowda who is leading, which means Narayanaswamy is trailing, and besides that, in rural, it is BJP candidate Muni Raju who is leading, and DK Suresh is trailing in. Overall, let's take a look at the numbers. Out of 241 seats, NDA getting 137 so far, UPA with 51 and other parties with 53. So those are the numbers for you as of now. We will continue updating you with regards to the leads and the trails. Of course, it is still very, very early to go ahead and predict exactly which way this will swing. These are only early trends. As I promised, Mr. Manipuri.
Back to you.
Listen, what I'd like to say is, they have been talking about what they were not able to complete. We have completed a lot of projects everywhere. And plus, all those developments that took place, not only in Bangalore, elsewhere, you see all the roads in all the metro cities, whether it's Bangalore, Mysore, Belgaum, Hubli or Mangalore. Every year, 100 crores were given for that city to improve. And all the city had improved. Even in Mangalore, the infrastructure development was so much that the tech park has been created there. There are shift from Bangalore to Mangalore during our period that Wipro and Infosys have gone there. Similarly, Mysore also they have shifted in a big way. All this is infrastructure we provided, and that's the reason all the big companies shifted from Bangalore to say because.
But the tech park you're talking about, wasn't it before the BJP? Because
no, sir. No, I come from Bangalore. I'm Bangalore. I know about it. Plus, I'm living in Bangalore for the last 18 years. I know exactly what was happening then. Slowly it came up. How the traffic was jammed just before our thing came in. Believe it or not, let's cross our heart and tell everybody. Wasn't the traffic eased out after BJP coming to power? It is.
It is free.
It is.
We can ride.
No, it is.
We can
no,
reach airport in 10 minutes now.
No. I'll tell you, it eased out. See, otherwise, the Bangalore old airport road, we are not able to move at all. JJF Circle, we are not able to move at all. Many places, we are not able to move. Many places. This got eased out only weekend. So these kind of development, what we have done, is phenomenal and awesome, and nobody has ever can challenge this. Only thing, as I said, we lost in that particular election. Last election was the internal fighting and split in the party. If you put all those two things together, we are winning directly. You see now what's happening today.
All right. In fact, we'll come back to that, especially this, and Nitin, we'll come back to you. But we have my colleague Nabila, who's outside one of the counting booths. Now, Nabila, if you can hear us, can you just tell us what's the situation outside there? Nabila, if you can hear me, what's the situation outside where you are?
I'm right at Bangalore Central Counting station here, which is RC College, right on Racecourse Road. The situation here is nothing else. Counting has just begun. Very tense moment for people inside and outside. A lot of party men, supporters, party agents coming in and sitting inside to witness the counting happening, to make sure fair play is in place. Besides that, everybody outside here is all smiles. They're all waiting for the results to come about in just a little while. About 9:30 a.m. There should be some trends that will sort of determine who is leading and who is trailing. As of now, nothing is certain, but definitely a historic moment, a day that will create history in the political scenario of Indian politics. Besides that, I think it's a very, very exciting day, something that India has waited for a long, long time, and only waits to be seen what's going to happen. Inside the counting centers, there are 8 rooms for 8 constituencies from Bangalore Central. Now, each of the 8 rooms have 14 tables. Each table, one counting machine, 3 counting officers are counting out of the EMI machines, and at the end of it, the micro observer passes on the census or the numbers to the nodal officer, and then the nodal officer announces it through the speakers placed inside. So, yeah, as of yet, the first session's not over. We're still waiting for the first round to get over in just about a little while. Only then we'll know what's really the feel and the mood of the counting booth inside Bangalore Central.
Right, now I'm sure you don't know what's happening inside there, but outside, what's the mood among the party cadres? Have you been able to speak to party members?
Well, there are rumors as such that Rizwan Arshad from the Congress party is sort of leading, but we can't really I can't put my finger on that because we've not got an official confirmation from inside. But besides that, people are, you know, saying that they're saying different kinds of things. There are party supporters of the BJP and the Congress, so each one is saying that their candidate is going to win. But we as a news channel need to wait for an official confirmation, and that's what we're doing right now. But we did get news, and there were rumors rife that Rizwan Arshad as of now is leading.
Right, Nabila, thank you very much. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates.
But we were talking, of course, about Bangalore development during BJP's term. Yes, Mr.
One
Doctor.
thing I noticed, Mr. Anwar said, in spite of all this development, if you see the campaign of some of the leaders of BJP in Karnataka, all of them were using the name of Modi. In fact, I saw some of the pamphlets of some of the leaders from northern part of Karnataka. They were talking more about what was done in Gujarat than what they have themselves done for their constituency. This is something which was kind of perplexing, that you have been
Definitely
there
a point to be
in your
noted quickly. Let's
constituency.
just take this in. Narendra Modi is leading in Vadodara, and so is LK Advani in Gandhinagar, and of course celebrations have already begun in Ahmedabad at the BJP office, and of course even earlier in the day, even before the counting began, there were celebrations by the BJP cadre in Delhi, and now of course the BJP office in Ahmedabad celebrating the fact that both Narendra Modi as well as LK Advani are leading in their respective constituencies. The hope is, of course, that they will manage to hold on to that lead, or all that celebrations will be in vain.
In fact, sweets, firecrackers, everything is ready.
One thing vis-a-vis
Yes?
the numbers, you know, if you see the first half an hour, the NDA tally was changing very fast.
Yes.
Because I think all the Gujarat strongholds were, I mean the BJP strongholds were getting
Even
counted.
the Kerala is coming.
Now, as you see, the other states are getting counted. It's the others category. So I think this election, in a way, also is going to define perhaps one thing, which is that the voters do not necessarily want to replace the Congress with another national party, but might just see the regional parties as a
it's not
better
just two
alternative.
options that they have.
Yeah, which means that, you know, I mean, we all know that coalition politics is here to stay, but I think coalition politics will have to be the way forward. And that, to my mind, is going to be a very big challenge for any government headed by a strong personality like Narendra Modi. Because, you know, coalition politics requires a different approach. You know, some of the strengths that Atal Bihari Vajpayee had, which allowed for a successful coalition, those are the same traits that are going to be tested this time around. Because if that others category is going to become a significant category, you will have to play ball willy-nilly, whether you like it or you don't.
Because exit polls have
Speaking
stated
about the
between
same-
150 161. That's the numbers they're giving for others.
No, I'm not right now concerning myself with exit polls. I'm just saying as a trend. I mean, if on the basis of these numbers we are willing to acknowledge that yes, it is a NDA government, my humble submission here is that it is an NDA government where coalition politics will have to be strengthened further for the quote-unquote stability that Narendra Modi is looking for. And the big question is, does he have what it takes to take coalition partners with him? I mean, I don't know the answer. I'm just asking a question. Anwar probably knows the answer better. But
Yes, I do.
I don't have an answer.
He knows him intimately.
I wouldn't say I don't know him intimately. Actually, the top, everyone knows him intimately, I'm sure. The
I don't.
entire country knows him intimately because so much has been spoken about him, so much has been said about him.
Spoken.
Spoken,
Let me
said,
add-
and
let
written,
me
shown,
add,
everything.
Okay, let's
The
get
fact
Mr.
that
Murthy,
Mr.
yes.
Narendra Modi chose to answer the questions on the floor of the House are less. He has never answered directly on the floor of the House or to the people or to the media. It's only his Alsatian dogs they were talking there. It's not that he was talking.
But he did not
Unfortunately,
hear
Mr.
that.
Manipuri
He
did not hear that.
No, I'm not talking about him.
Talking about
And
Alsatian dogs.
What did he say?
Alsatian dog. Alsatian dog.
Not him, not
Again,
about
no,
him.
see, I'll tell
you.
you.
It's not-
No,
it's
this
not
is too
about
much.
you.
No, these kind of talks he has to.
Not about
No,
you.
No, he's not talking about
Study
you.
me.
Not about
Study
you.
me. Can I tell Ashwin which is Sonia Gandhi? I can't
Not
do that.
about
I'll
you.
be shocked.
No.
You can't do that. You can't do that. I
It
can
is not
call
about
Sonia
you.
Gandhi Ashwin Beach. No.
It is not about
Toba. No, you can't do that. Don't talk
All right,
this
go
kind of
ahead.
thing.
No.
Let's go. Like,
Don't
let's
talk this kind
The
of
fact
thing.
that-
Don't talk below belt. That shows your frustration, Mr. Murthy. You are frustrated seeing the numbers. What
All
can
right,
you
Ms.
do?
Murthy, go on. Yes, go on.
I am not a-
Give him some soda, come on.
I am not a
Mr. Murthy.
jilted lover, my dear.
Soda ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ.
Water.
You know,
What
so
is
far
finished?
he spoke the Bharatiya Janata Party went hell all out to say that there should be Lokayukta bill. The government, after consensus, it has brought in. But what happened in Gujarat? It was on his own terms. It is not on the terms of the national policy. Or it is the most diluted Lokayukta bill he has brought in. And he took objection to the appointment by the governor. Now, where that kind of fascist mentality, if he is exercised a democratically elected chief minister in a small state like Gujarat, what happens if you hand over the country to him? As Shashwati said, that one has to be very careful in taking the alliance partners. That's
ಪಕ್ಷದಿಂದ
why in the
ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ
beginning of
ಚುನಾವಣಾ
my
ಏಜೆಂಟ್ರುಗಳು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಲಿತಾಂಶದ ಮತಗಣನೆಯ ಕೊಠಡಿಯೊಳಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಶುಭವಾಗಲಿ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ, ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ಈ ದೇಶದ ಜನರ ಅಭಿಲಾಷೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸೂಚನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಮಿತ್ರರು, ಸರ್ವೆ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ದೇವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದದಿಂದ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ವಿಜೃಂಭಿಸಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆ ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇಡೀ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಬೇಕು, ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಬೇಕು, ಊರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಬೇಕು. ಈ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಯವರು ಮುಂದಿನ 5 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶವನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಶ್ವಮಾನ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ದೇಶವನ್ನಾಗಿ, ಅಗ್ರಗಣ್ಯ ದೇಶಗಳ ಪೈಕಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂಚೂಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ದೇಶವನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ದೇಶದ ಜನರ ನೂರಾರು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಪರಿಹಾರ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಗಡಿಗಳ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಅದು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಏರಬೇಕು. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಜನರಿಗೆ, ದುಡಿಯುವ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಕೈಗೆ ಉದ್ಯೋಗಗಳು, ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಸಿಗುವಂತಹ ಆ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯವನ್ನು ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ನಿಭಾಯಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಯವರಿಗೂ ದೇವರು ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಒಂದಾಗಿ ದೇಶದ ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಿರೂಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ದೇವರು ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
मैं आत्मविश्वास से भरा हूँ। ಇಡೀ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ನೇತೃತ್ವದ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಅಲೆ ಇದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಜನ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಜನ ಆದೇಶವನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ, ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದದಿಂದ ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ತುಂಬಿದೆ.
Right, that was Sadananda Gowda and post there Anant Kumar speaking. Of course, a D-Day for them. We'll slip into a short break at this point. We will continue.